Namaste and thanks for joining me today. Our practice today is going to be working with Agya Chakra or your third eye energy center. We'll focus on this energy center in the body today to help to develop higher states of awareness and focus and to experience different states of perception and ways of being. So for the practice today, you'll need 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket. And let's start in Virasana on a block, seated hero. So if you take the block between your heels and put your bottom on the block. And if this doesn't feel good in your body, just take a simple seat that you can maintain for a few minutes. Scoot your bottom back a bit. We'll start with Yana Mudra, or a gesture to bring more energy, focus, and awareness into your body. It's one that's probably pretty familiar. It's often shown in pictures about yoga. So you'll touch your first finger and thumb together and extend your other fingers. And then put the backs of your hands on your thighs. Lift and broaden your chest and move your ears over your shoulders. We're going to work a lot today with the point called Brumadhya, which is the point between your eyebrows here. It's just between your eyebrows and very slightly above. And this point here is a trigger point to stimulate your third eye energy. So we'll work quite a bit with that today. Right now, close your eyes and take a slow breath out your nose. Gently touch your first fingers to your thumbs. Smooth and slow your breathing. Draw the air equally in between both sides of your nose. And breathe out evenly between both sides of your nose. Take your internal vision, your focus, to the point between your eyebrows now. And just find that point on your forehead. Continue to breathe evenly through your nose. And focus on the point between your eyebrows. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Going to practice Shambhavi Mudra. This is to gaze at your third eye point. Keeping your eyes completely relaxed. Open your eyes and turn to look at the point between your eyebrows. If at any time you experience eye strain, close and relax your eyes. If you have any disease or problems of your eyes or eye muscles, do not practice Shambhavi Mudra and instead just have a mental focus on the point between your eyebrows. Gaze up. Breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. Look upwards to the point between your eyebrows. Exhale, relax your eyes and close them. Breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. When you exhale again, relax your hands and turn your palms down. As we go through the asana or postures of the practice, you want to maintain an even, slow breath through your nose. And keep as much attention and focus here at the point between your eyebrows. When you inhale, open your eyes. Taking your strap, put it on your right shoulder. We'll practice the arm position for Gomukhasana or calf face pose. Take your left arm forward, turn it in, and slide your hand up your back. Move your elbow towards your spine. Take your right arm up and either hold hands or catch a hold of that strap. Now lift your chin level with the floor and pull your right arm bone back as you spin your left arm bone in. Draw your rib cage down. Turn to gaze at the point between your eyebrows, Shambhavi Mudra. As you gaze upwards, breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. At no time should you experience any strain of your eyes. So if you experience eye strain, you relax and close your eyes and keep mental focus at the point between your eyebrows. Breathe in. Exhale, close your eyes and release the arm position. Take a breath here at neutral. Move the strap to your left shoulder now. Take your right arm forward, turn it in, slide your hand up your back. Again, move your elbow near your spine and shift the back of your hand between your shoulder blades. Reach up with your left arm and hold hands or the strap. Make your chin level with the floor. Pull your left arm bone back. Spin your right arm bone in and draw your ribs down. Then turn to focus at the point between your eyebrows. Again, Shambhavi Mudra. Equal breath between both sides of your nose. Inhale and exhale. Close, relax your eyes and release the stretch of your arms. Take a breath here at neutral. Inhale, open your eyes and keep your blocks to the front of your mat. Set the strap to the side. And come to hands and knees for our first downward dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders and spread your fingers. Move your knees under your hips and tuck your toes. Turn your bottom up, pick your knees up, and draw your inner thighs towards each other. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, press your chest towards your thighs and look back. Push forward with your hands as you raise your bottom. Once you have the shape, turn your awareness on breathing evenly through both sides of your nose. And keep some mental focus at your third eye point, the point between your eyebrows. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale. When you exhale again, bring your right knee in towards your chest and step your right foot to the front of the mat. Turn to your left. Turn your toes in a little bit, press your heels wide, coming to Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, raise your bottom, straighten your legs. Exhale, fold forward, walk your hands back, and if your hands don't touch the floor, put some blocks under your hands so you've got a little support. Move your hands back and press forward with your hands to bring your chest through your legs. Stretch the top of your head down. Now breathe evenly through both sides of your nose here, keeping your focus at your third eye kshetram or trigger point, the point between your eyebrows. Inhale, raise your chest halfway up. Exhale, turn to the front of the mat and step back to downward dog again. Pull your bottom up really high and push forward with your hands. Even breath through both sides of your nose and focus at the point between your eyebrows. As you exhale, bring your left knee into your chest and step your left foot to the front of the mat. Turn to the right, turn your toes in, heels out slightly. Inhale, raise your bottom, tighten at your knees. Exhale, pull the top of your head down. Put your hands on the mat. Push forward with your hands to get your chest to come through your legs. Even breath. And some awareness there at the point between your eyebrows. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, return to the front of your mat. Step back to downward dog. Smooth, even breathing here. Awareness at third eye to stimulate higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness. Inhale and look up. Exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, raise your chest halfway. Look forward, press your legs back. Exhale, pull the top of your head towards the floor. Tighten at your knees as you draw your bottom up more and then draw the top of your head down. Even breath. As you inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Pull the sides of your waist in and energetically draw your inner thighs together. Then take your arms to the front and lift your arms. Coming to Utkatasana, chair pose. Keep your breath even. Keep your mind focused. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, breathe into Tadasana. Inhale evenly. Exhale evenly. Joining the inner edges of your feet together. Inhale and raise your arms, interlace your fingers, but the first one. Inhale, reach high, squeeze your legs together. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Keep pressing evenly into both feet, and then squeeze your left ribs to your left hip. Smooth breath. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Squeeze your right waist and pull your right ribs to your right hip. Make your legs strong and balance your weight between right and left. Breathe. Inhale and come up. Exhale, breathe in Tadasana. Inhale here, then exhale, put your hands to your hips and lift your right knee, coming to a standing variation of Marichyasana 3. Hold your right outer thigh with your left hand and use your right hand to pull your hip back. Turn your chest to the right. Soften your jaw. And smooth your breathing. Inhale, bring your chest forward. Exhale to stand on both feet. Inhale here. Exhale, raise your left leg. Hold your left thigh with your right hand. Pull your left hip back with your left hand and turn your chest to the left. Then soften the muscles of your eyes and jaw. Very smooth, even breathing through your nose. Inhale, return your chest to the front. Exhale, breathe into Tadasana. We'll do some rounds of sun salutations now. So remember, our focus today is here. Point between your eyebrows. No matter what shape you're in, or what part of the practice you're in, you want to maintain some awareness here. Coming to stand at the front edge of your mat. Bring the inner edges of your feet together and inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, step to a plank. Option for knee down chaturanga. Shift forward, bend your elbows, lower your chest just halfway. Inhale, straighten your arms, drop your hips, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, go to downward dog. Pull your bottom high and push forward with your hands. Take a smooth inhale. Smooth exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the front, and as you exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, hands at your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Always option for knee down chaturanga. Shift forward, bend your elbows, go just halfway. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Breathe here. Put your awareness at the point between your eyebrows, the trigger point for your third eye energy center. Inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms and reach up, look up. Exhale, hands at your sides. One more round of A. Inhale, raise your arm. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, look forward, raise your chest. Exhale, step back, plank. Shift forward, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Slow breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look up. Exhale to the front of the mat. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, take a breath into Tadasana. This isn't a place to fidget or fix hair or clothing. Just be. Breathe. Surya Namaskar B series, Sun Salutation B. Bend your knees, inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the mat. Inhale, raise your chest halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Shift forward, bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, raise your arms, warrior one. Exhale, step back. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, raise your arms, warrior one. Exhale, step back. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. And now breathe here at downward dog. Smooth, even breath between both sides of your nose. And focus on third eye. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, fold deep. Bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Step your right foot to the front. Bend your knee, inhale, raise your arms, warrior one. Exhale, step back. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Step your left foot up to the front. Bend your knee, inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, touch the ground. Step back, shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back, breathe here. Smooth out your breath rate. Return to focus on the point between your eyebrows. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, up to the front. Inhale, raise your chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more round of B. Bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, step to a plank. Shift forward, look forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Step your right foot to the front of the mat, bend your knee, inhale and raise your arms. Exhale, step back. Shift forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Bring your left foot up. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step back. Shift forward. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward dog. Smooth out your breathing. Focus on your third eye trigger point. Inhale, bend your knees, look up. Exhale to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. Again, this isn't fidget pose. Mountain pose, be still. Breathe. Notice the flow and movement of energy here. Exhale, release, Tadasana. And take a breath. I've had people come out of sun salutations like fidget fix, fidget fix, fidget fix, then take Tadasana. Notice your habit. Sit with a little bit of discomfort. That's a good skill to have for life. Okay, Vrikshasana, tree pose. Standing with the inner edges of your feet together, bring your hands to your hips and lift, broaden your chest. Breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. Turn your right leg out and start with your big toe on the mat. You can keep your foot low to help with balance. Put your foot at your ankle, your shin, above your knee, or put your heel in your groin. Now press your foot and leg together and squeeze your bottom. Draw the sides of your waist in and balance right and left hip. Inhale, reach your arms out. Relax and soften your jaw and breathe evenly through both sides of your nose. Again, keeping awareness at the Kshetram, the trigger point for Agya Chakra, your third eye. Sometimes this is called Brahmadya or Trikuti, the point between your eyebrows. Exhale, lower your hands. With your hands on your hips, bring your right knee forward. Stand out both feet. Turn your left leg out. Start with your toe on the mat for support, and then make a slow progression up the right leg to where you can balance. Tighten your bottom and push your foot and leg together. Balance left hip with right hip. Inhale, raise your arms. Look across. Relax your eye muscles and your jaw muscles. Draw your breath evenly through both sides. And put awareness at the point between your eyebrows. Slowly lower your hands. Bring your left knee forward. Stand, take a breath in Tadasana. Remember, Tadasana means mountain. Mountains don't fidget. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Standing in the center of your mat, inhale and touch your heart. Then exhale, take your legs wide for Virabhadrasana 2. Make the big star shape here. And turn your right leg out, turn your left toes in. Broaden across your chest into your fingertips, then look to the right and bend your right knee. Squeeze your left butt cheek and extend energy into your left leg as you push your right inner knee forward. Now look to your right fingers, but keep awareness at Brahmadya, the point between your eyebrows. Slow, even breath. Sit a little lower. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Turn your legs to parallel. Turn your left leg out, your right toes in. Reach into your right arm as you bend your left knee and look left. Now squeeze your right butt cheek as you push your left inner knee forward. Look at your left fingers and focus awareness at third eye. Slow, even breath through both nostrils. Sit a little lower. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Turn your legs parallel, touch your heart. Return to Tadasana and take a breath. Devyasana, goddess pose. Inhale, touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide, make the star shape. From here, put your hands to your hips and turn your heels in, toes out a little bit so your feet are on like a 45-degree angle. With your hands on your hips, bend your knees. Sit down. Notice if your habit is to stick your butt back and your chest forward. Draw your bottom straight down and push through your inner thighs. Bring your arms shoulder height. Turn your palms to face up and bend your elbows. Now look across. Breathe evenly through both sides of your nose and keep awareness here. Trikuti, Brahmadya, trigger point for third eye. Become very focused. Draw the sides of your waist in. Soften your eyes and jaw. Breathe. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, straighten your legs. Turn your legs parallel, touch your heart. Exhale, return to Tadasana and breathe. Uttita Parshva Konasana, extended side angle pose. Inhale, touch your heart. Exhale, take the star shape, big stance. Turn your right leg out, turn your left toes in, reach to your left arm as you bend your right knee and come to a warrior 2 position. Squeeze your left buttock, reach into your left leg and move your hips to the left, take your upper body right. Option to put your forearm on your thigh. Option right hand on the block or the floor outside your right leg. Press your left thigh back and your right buttock under, turn your chest up, then stretch your left arm right. Even breathing. Internal gaze at your third eye. Stretch and extend your body. Breathe. Press down and inhale, lift your chest, straighten your leg. Turn to the star shape. Turn your left leg out, right toes in. Reach your right arm as you exhale, bend your left knee. Now squeeze your right buttock and stretch into your right leg, shift your hips right, take your upper body left. Option for forearm to thigh. Option, put your hand on the block or the floor outside your left foot. Now press your right thigh back, swing your left buttock under, turn your chest up, then stretch your right arm left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ground your left heel. Squeeze your whole right leg. Even breath through both sides of your nose. Now ground into your feet. Inhale, stand up, straighten your leg. Turn your legs parallel, touch your heart, exhale, breathe, Tadasana. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Inhale, touch your heart. Exhale, make the big star shape. With your hands to your hips, turn your right leg out, move it a little bit right. Turn your left leg in and turn your body to the short edge of your mat. Point your left toes towards the front left corner. Bring your left ribs forward. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your right. You can increase the distance between your feet to sit lower. Now actively extend into your left leg as you push your right underneath forward. Pull your ribs down a little bit, look up. As you look up, focus at your third eye. Then even out your breath. Keep going. Slow, focused breathing. Inhale, straighten your leg. Return your hands to your hips. Turn your left leg out, move it a little bit left. Turn your right leg in, turn to face the short edge of the mat again. Bring your right ribs to the front, press your right thigh back. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your left knee. Again, you can increase the distance between your feet to have more space to deepen the lunge. Now actively reach into your right leg as you push your left inner knee forward. Draw your ribs down slightly as you reach up and look up. Now even your breath. Inhale and exhale through both nostrils evenly. Slow, smooth, focused breathing. Inhale, straighten your leg. Bring your hands to your hips, turn. Touch your heart, exhale, breathe into Tadasana. Parshvottanasana, intense side stretch. Option, you hold elbows or put the palms of your hands together behind your back. From here, separate your feet just a meter, so it's a short stance, about 3 feet, not the big star shape. Turn your right leg out, turn your left leg in, turn your body to the short edge of the mat. Squeeze both legs and bring your left ribs forward, then press into your feet and inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold at your hips, spin your left thigh in. Actively press into your feet as you raise your bottom. Bring your chest to touch your thigh. Rest your chin on your shin. Now even your breath and focus at Trikuti, Brumadhya, the point between your eyebrows. Continue to squeeze your legs as you draw your bottom up. Really active foundation. Now press down, look forward. Squeeze your legs as you raise your chest. Now turn your feet parallel. Turn your left leg out, turn your right leg in, turn to face the short edge. Squeeze both legs and bring your right rib cage forward. Press into your feet as you inhale. Now exhale, turn your right thigh in and fold over your left leg. Work with your breath here. Smooth, even breathing to take you deeper into the shape. To take you deeper into this experience of yoga. Full awareness on the sensations, full awareness on the movement of energy. Now press down and look forward. Squeeze your legs and lift your chest up. Turn your feet parallel. Step your feet together. Breathe Tadasana. Utkatasana, fierce pose. We'll practice with feet and hands together. If feet and hands together feels like you're straining too much, you can create more space and more support by practicing with feet and arms apart. Okay, I'm going to turn from the side so you can see. I'll be practicing with feet and arms together. Bring your legs together. Inhale, raise your arms, press your palms together. Exhale, bend your knees and look to your thumbs. Now push your butt back as you tighten up your waist and reach into your fingertips. Gaze up. Then even your breath here. Keep reaching to your fingertips. Inhale, stand. Exhale, breathe Tadasana. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 pose. From the front of your mat, stand with your feet hip distance and bring your hands to your hips. Take a breath here. As you inhale, raise your arms and interlace your fingers, but the first one. Raise your right leg. Take your arms shoulder height, look across. Stretch your right leg back, bring your chest level with the floor. Now reach back through your right leg, forward through your fingertips, and look forward. Breathe. Inhale, lift your arms, bring your right knee forward. Exhale to Tadasana. Take a breath. Inhale, raise your arms, interlace your fingers, but the first one, raise your left leg. Bring your arms shoulder height. Really squeeze into your fingertips. Now stretch your left leg back and bring your chest level. Look across and you reach back through the left leg, forward through your fingertips. Stretch it out. Even breath. Slowly raise your arms, bring your knee up. Exhale, breathe Tadasana. Coming to the front of your mat, we'll do a sun salutation to take us to the floor. And we'll do some belly down backbends. The inner edges of your feet together. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, fold, touch the mat. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, step to a plank. From here, if you'd like to use a blanket to do the belly down backbends, you can put it. I'm going to use mine because the other day I didn't. And now I have a bruise. So, got a bruise on my hip. So it doesn't have to be a yoga blanket. It can be any kind of blanket, beach towel, 2 mats. Maybe you don't need it, but practice is challenging, so there's no need to create additional stress, I find. So make your way to lay on your tummy. Bring your chin down and stretch your legs and arms back. We'll start with Shalabhasana. I got the bruise on my hip from that Shalabhasana class earlier this week. It's good fun, but hardcore. Okay, here we go. Squeeze your inner thighs together and tighten up your bottom. Push your pubic bone to the mat. Lift your chest. Reach back through your arms. And then raise your legs. Reach back through arms and legs. Focus at the point between your eyebrows and keep your breath even. Exhale, come down. Put your left cheek on the mat. Relax, look right, breathe. Round 2, bring your chin to the mat. Stretch your legs back and bring them together. Super squeeze your lower body. Inhale, raise your chest, raise your legs, and reach back. Focus at the point between your eyebrows as you even your breath rate. Keep squeezing. Exhale, come down, put your right cheek to the mat, relax your body, breathe. Bhujangasana Cobra. Bring your chin to the mat. Stretch your legs back and widen your feet hip distance this time. Then put your hands by your ribs. Squeeze your legs, tighten up your bottom, press your pubic bone down. Press the tops of your feet down. Pull your shoulders back. Pull your shoulders down and lift your chest. Keep your pubic bone touching the mat. Maintain a soft bend in your elbows and look up slightly. Press with your feet and push your heart forward. Even breathing. Focus at your third eye. Exhale, come down. Put your left cheek to the mat. Stretch your arms back, relax. Round 2, Bhujangasana Cobra. Again, stretch your legs back. Keep them hip distance. Bring your hands by your ribs. Ground your lower body to the mat. So from the tops of your toes to your pubic bone, contract and press down. Draw your shoulders on your back and pull them down. Then lift your chest. Hug your elbows in as you come up. Press your hips down. Pull your heart forward. Look up. Even breath here. Exhale, come down. Put your right cheek to the mat. Stretch your arms back and breathe. As you inhale, come on up to your hands and knees to have a seat. You'll want your strap nearby. And if you have lower back problems or tightness in your hips, low back, remember putting a little bit of support under your bottom will help with any stress or strain you may feel in your back. Start in Dandasana. Staff pose and extend your legs out. So one posture that your third eye center really likes are twists. The reason for that being is when you twist, you see things from a different perspective. And stimulating Agya Chakra, third eye, is about awakening higher states of awareness, reaching higher states of consciousness and understanding. So twists help to support that with seeing things in a new way. So from Dandasana, bend your right knee and hug it in. We'll do Marichyasana 3 first. Scoot your left leg forward. We'll practice a modification today without the bind. But if you have the bind in your practice and you're aware of how to do it, of course, you're always welcome to work at your own. Interlace your fingers on your knee, drop your elbows, and now lift your chest up. Press down into your feet and your left leg. As you exhale, hug with your left arm and place your right hand behind you. Push forward with your left foot, press down with your right foot, and turn your ribcage. And now turn your head and look as far to the right as you can. Even and slow your breath rate. Press into your legs to turn. Relax the muscles of your eyes and jaw. Inhale, come back to the front. Stretch your right leg out. Bend your left knee. Push your right foot forward slightly and interlace your hands on your left knee. Drop your elbows, sit up tall. Inhale here, then exhale. Hug with your right arm. Place your left hand behind your hip. Push forward with your right leg. Press down into your left foot and turn. Keep those actions. Look over your left shoulder. breathe. Inhale, round to the front. Take a breath here in Dandasana. Place your hands by your hips. Walk your bottom back a little bit. Really press your legs down and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Press up through the top of your head. Make your breath even through both nostrils. When you exhale, swing your feet to the left for Bharadvajasana 1. So put your left ankle in the arch of your right foot and have your hips to the right. Again, we'll practice today without the bind, but if you practice with the bind, you're always welcome to do that. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, turn your left hip and thigh in, turn your chest to the right. Start by looking over your right shoulder and keep turning your whole body right. Now, keep your chest right, turn just your head left. So your chest turns right, then you look over your left shoulder. Relax your jaw. Inhale. And exhale, return to center. Bring your legs to the front and then bring your legs to the right and put your right ankle in the arch of your left foot. So right foot's on top. Shift your hips a little bit left and you want to feel that your left hip is on the floor. Place your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you, and inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, turn your right hip and thigh in, turn your chest left, look over your left shoulder to start. Work with your breath and turn left more. Now keep your chest left and look right. Keep awareness there at the point between your eyebrows. Keep your breath moving. Inhale and exhale, draw your body back. Bring your legs to the front for Sukhasana, easy seat, and cross your right leg in front of your left. So you're going to want to have something that you can put your forehead on, and we'll all need different levels of support. So first start by untucking your bottom a little and have your blanket blocks on standby. From here, you want to make fists and put your forehead on your fists. So I want to put a little bit of pressure here at the Kshetram, the trigger point for my third eye energy center. Maybe you don't need blocks. Maybe you can put your stacked fists on the floor. But do make sure that your head is down because again, you want to stimulate this point. Put your right hand on your left hand, put your forehead on your hands. Now with your eyes closed, focus on even breathing through both sides of your nose. In order to reach these higher states of consciousness, your breath must be even through both sides. Slow cycles of breath and apply gentle pressure at the point between your eyebrows. Breathe in. And breathe out. lift your body up and change the cross of your legs. So now bring the left leg to the front. Wiggle and adjust until you feel comfortable. Inhale, raise your heart. And exhale, stack left fist on top of right, left hand on right, and put your forehead down. Return pressure to the point between your eyebrows and put your efforts on smooth, even breathing through both sides. Relax the tension from your whole body. As you inhale, bring your body up. And return your legs to Dandasana. We'll do Paschimottanasana before we take Shavasana. Finding your strap, place it on the balls of both feet. Untuck your bottom, scoot it back. Press your legs down and hold the strap with both hands, lift your chest. So again, use strong connection to the earth to rise. Take a breath in. Exhale, go forward with your heart and walk your hands down the strap. If you can touch your toes, take your first two fingers, hook your big toes. Now everybody press down and lift up again. No matter if you've got the strap or your big toes, back bend stage and lift. Strong legs, press down to lift your heart. Exhale, take your heart forward. Keep pressing your legs down as you put your rib cage on your thighs and then press your third eye onto your shin. Now smooth and even your breath here. Press down and inhale, come just halfway. Exhale, release the shape. Putting the strap to the side, lay on your back now. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in and just a little bit of rocking right and left, working your tailbone longer towards the end of the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, tap your nose to your knees, curl into a little ball. And inhale, stretch out for Shavasana. Take the time to make a comfortable shape for yourself here. Use the blanket behind your knees if your back is uncomfortable. Wiggle and adjust shoulders, hips. Exhale, close your eyes. Let all the efforts of the practice dissolve. Make your body heavy. Let your breath be organic and natural. Rest here until you hear my voice again. you would like to relax longer, pause the video now. To transition out of practice, begin to move your hands and feet a little. And then when you exhale, turn to the right. Come up to sit and take any seat that you can maintain for a couple of minutes. And we'll just take a moment here, returning your hands to Yana or Chin Mudra. So that's first finger and thumb touch, turn your palms out. Now put your attention at the point between your eyebrows and focus on an even breath between both sides of your nose. Begin to inhale from both sides of your nose to the point between your eyebrows, and then you exhale from the point between your eyebrows out both sides of your nose. Make your breath very smooth, very slow. Few more cycles. Inhale through both nostrils to the point between your eyebrows and exhale from the point between your eyebrows out both nostrils. And now just focus at the point between your eyebrows and let your breath be soft and natural. And just sit quietly here for a moment and observe. Observe the sounds that you can hear both in your environment and on this recording. And today we're very blessed with the soundtrack of the birds just outside the window here. Sit quietly with your awareness at the point between your eyebrows and notice the moment. Notice how focused you feel, how peaceful. And when you exhale now, put your hands at your heart in any gesture that's authentic to you. And dedicate your practice to peace. Create peace in your life so that you can help others experience peace in their lives. As you go through the rest of your day today, search for opportunities to practice peace. With your higher states of awareness open now, use this deepened experience of consciousness to assist you in practicing peace. Om Shanti. When you exhale, bring your hands down. And then inhale, open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you experience great peace today.